Welcome to a day in the life of a college student. So the first thing I do in the morning is get up, which I obviously, as you will tell by the next clip, do not enjoy doing. My alarm will go off in the morning. I usually snooze it probably 6 times. I have about 15 alarms on my phone. So yeah, that's about how my morning goes when I want to wake up. Eventually, I will try to get up, but then I usually check my social media first, and right now I'm obsessed with Clash Royale, which is really embarrassing, but I usually just play that for a good amount of time, depending on what time I get up in the morning. If I have some time before class, I'll sit in my phone, but if I don't have time before class, then I usually will just get up right away and rush to get around and everything like that. So finally, I will get out of bed in the morning. After I get out of bed, I usually go take a shower if I have time, just depending. And then I go and open the window to my room. I have a pretty nice view, so I like to look out my window and let some sunshine in. After that, I usually put on some makeup in the morning and just kind of, I have natural lighting, which is really nice, so I'll just start with my foundation and concealer, and that's pretty much how I start my day. So I obviously filmed this in 2 separate days, so I'm sorry about that, but I just didn't have enough time in the day to film in 2 days, or in 1 day, so I filmed in 2. So after I am done doing my makeup, I make a cup of coffee out of my Keurig if I have some time. So I use the Starbucks caramel. That's my favorite. The only problem with this is that I have to use cream and sugar after I'm done. My creamer is sitting right there. I just use the original powder kind. I actually prefer the liquid kind, but being a college student, I'm limited to what I have and don't have, so I just don't buy the really expensive kind, and I use a lot of creamer, so yep. After that, I've obviously changed into an outfit, and I usually try to make my bed if I have time in the morning. Sometimes I literally just throw my pillows on top of my bed and call it a day, but today I had enough time to go ahead and make my bed. I was just finished with my first class after this, so yeah. And then I turn on my fan usually because it's really hot. On this particular day, I decided to rinse out my cups. So I'm just showing you what I'm doing, and obviously I don't do this every day, but it's just what I did on this particular day, so I decided to put it into the video. After that, I'll usually eat some lunch. My lunch today consisted of cereal. This is a go-to lunch for me when I'm just sick of the food here at college. I usually go towards cereal, so that's what I did on this particular day. And then I studied after that for an exam that I had. I make little note cards for myself, which is really helpful. I don't know, that might help you guys as well. And then when I'm done with that, I usually go to class. So obviously here you can see me walking, and this is what my campus looks like. I walk a ton of miles each day to class, which is the usual of a college student, but I try to go through as many buildings as possible when it's cold outside. That's my little tip for you guys. Try to go through as many buildings as possible if it's super cold and you don't want to walk outside. That's what I usually do on a day-to-day basis. So obviously I have a lot more classes than I'm showing you in my day. I normally have a range of 5 classes, but I just filmed 1 class to shorten up the video. Okay guys, so I just got some dinner, so I'm gonna show you that. I got green beans, casserole, mac and cheese, a cheeseburger, strawberries, and water. So that is my dinner. Okay, so I just got back to my room and I've been watching The Bachelor. I just got back from all my classes and I'm gonna watch The Bachelor for a little bit.